The day my mother gave birth to me, the entire city lost its mind. Magpies came first, one by one, then hundreds, then so many they blotted out the sky. They gathered on the roof of my family's house. My father panicked and rushed outside, only to watch the birds swarm, flying back and forth between our courtyard and the residence of General Zhao in the east of the city. By dusk, the magpies had formed a bridge of wings. A blind fortune teller on the street began striking his bamboo clappers, laughing like a madman. A magpie bridge descends from heaven. A marriage written by fate. These two families will produce dragon and phoenix, a union decreed by destiny. That same day, the Zhao family welcomed a newborn son. And my mother gave birth to me, wailing at the top of my lungs. By nightfall, my father had already agreed to a childhood betrothal between us. That very night, urgent military news arrived from the border. General Zhao left the city before dawn, taking his family with him, including his infant son. 18 years passed in a blink. My mother was happily preparing for my wedding, waiting only for Jizu's triumphant return. What arrived instead was news of his death in battle. No body, no remains. The Zhao elders wept until their voices broke. My father stood frozen, unable to speak. Then someone clapped his hands together and sighed. A promise is a promise. One family has fallen, the other must hold. And just like that, I was married. Under the sympathetic gazes of the entire city, I bowed to a rooster and a black lacquered spirit tablet bearing the name Ji Zhao. That was my groom. On my wedding night, red candles burned high. I sat alone at the edge of the bed, staring at the empty room and the spirit tablet of the husband I had never met. I started talking. Ji Zhao, I muttered. We never even met and you're already gone. I picked up the wedding wine. This is daughter red wine, I told him. Buried for 18 years. A shame you never got a sip. I drank it all myself. Eventually I grew tired. I undressed, blew out the candles and slid beneath the covers. The moment I lay down, the room turned cold. Not winter cold. The kind of cold you feel when someone kicks you into an ice cellar in the middle of summer. I shuddered and pulled the blankets tighter. Who's there? I whispered. No answer. Only pale moonlight spilling through the window. I swallowed hard, chanting silently. Spirits and demons, please go away. Then, the mattress sank beside me, as if someone had lain down. I froze. The cold deepened, seeping through the blankets. I could feel him clearly now. A man's shape. Tall. Solid. Lying right next to me. My mind went blank. Sleep paralysis? No, this wasn't being pressed by a ghost. This was sleeping with one. My dead husband had come back. I wanted to scream. My throat locked shut as if stuffed with ice. I wanted to run. My body refused to move. All I could feel was his cold presence beside me. I did not close my eyes once that night. Only when the sky paled at dawn did the weight vanish. The cold disappeared. I sat bolt upright, gasping for air. The other side of the bed was empty, except for the deep creases in the sheets. Proof that none of it was a dream. I stared at the tablet engraved with Zhu Xiao. My legs gave out. I collapsed onto the floor. From that night on, my ghost husband returned every evening like clockwork. He never spoke, never crossed any lines. He simply lay beside me in silence and left before sunrise. Each night, his body grew colder. I piled on 3 layers of quilts just to survive. Fear faded into numbness. Numbness into habit. Eventually, I tried reasoning with him. Ji, how? I whispered one night. I know you died unjustly. I know you don't want to leave. But the living and the dead walk different paths. Are you suffering down there? Do you need money? The next day, I bought an entire basket of paper money. I drew a circle in the courtyard, burned it all, and called his name as I did. Exclusive sponsorship, I warned silently. No one else is allowed to take it. That night, his cold seemed lighter. So I burned more. Large denomination spirit notes. Paper mansions. Half my allowance vanished into the incense shop. The owner beamed whenever he saw me. "Miss Sue," he said eagerly, "this is our latest elite gentleman set. Your husband will dominate the underworld in this." I bought it. My maid King here, timid but loyal, watched me burn paper day after day, her face pale with terror. "Miss, what are you doing?" I shot her a look and lowered my voice. "You wouldn't understand. This is marital intimacy." The turning point came with a visit from my cousin, Lin Yao. She had always loved comparison. Outwardly sympathetic about my marriage, inwardly delighted. She arrived just in time to see me burning offerings. She gasped theatrically, "Cousin, what are you doing?" The Zhao family was a general's household. If this gets out, won't people say the Su family is superstitious and improper? "I'm sending my husband supplies," I snapped. "What business is it of yours?" Her smile twisted. "I tried to help," she said coldly. "You're not devoted. You're infected." Mad. Lin left, but immediately told my mother everything with extra details added. She exploded, bursting into my courtyard. She grabbed my hands. "Su Jiam, have you been possessed?" Before I could explain, she began wailing. "My poor daughter. I never should have married you to a spirit tablet." "Don't worry," she sobbed. "I've invited a true master. He'll cleanse the evil from you." The next morning, a Taoist priest was invited into the residence. He wore a robe embroidered with trigrams, his hair tied high, his expression full of grave authority. "I am Master Kong," he announced. "I have captured every demon and evil spirit under heaven." He circled my courtyard once. Then his face darkened. "This place," he said slowly, "is saturated with yin energy. There is a vicious ghost haunting your daughter." My mother went pale. She hurriedly pressed a pouch of silver into his hands. "Please," she begged, "save my child." Master Kong weighed the silver, nodded in satisfaction. "Very well," he said. "At midnight, I will open the altar. I will shatter that ghost's soul." My heart dropped. That was my husband. I rushed forward to stop him, but my mother grabbed me tightly. "Qianqin, wake up," she cried. "That thing is harming you." "He isn't," I blurted out. "He's just a little expensive and uses too many blankets." No one listened. At midnight, the altar was set. Peachwood sword, yellow talismans, glutinous rice, black blood. Everything looked painfully professional. I stood to the side, hands clasped. "Please," I prayed silently, "don't come back tonight. There's a dangerous man here." The Taoist began his ritual. He danced, chanted, slashed the air with his sword. Minutes passed. The temperature didn't change. I felt a flicker of relief. Good, I thought. He isn't coming. Then the Taoist wiped sweat from his brow. Something felt wrong. "The ghost is hiding," he muttered. "I'll use my secret technique. Soul-sealing compass." He pulled out a compass and began chanting again. That was when the wind rose. Cold. Sudden. My heart sank. No. The temperature dropped. My mother shivered. King He clutched her sleeves. The Taoist's eyes widened. "He's here," he whispered. "Stop him." Before he could finish, my bedroom door creaked open by itself. A tall figure stepped out of the darkness. Moonlight revealed black brocade robes, a straight, unyielding posture. His face was veiled in mist. I couldn't see his features, But I didn't need to. The cold pouring from him was sharper than ever before. Frost bloomed across the flowers and grass, spreading visibly, as if winter itself had arrived. My mother screamed. King He fled behind a pillar. "Show yourself," the Taoist shouted. "Take my thunder talisman." The talisman ignited midair, then turned to ash. Silence. The Taoist froze. That's impossible." He threw glutinous rice forward. It struck something invisible and fell 1/2 meter from Ju Zhao's feet. That was when my husband reacted. He tilted his head slightly, as if looking at the Taoist. I couldn't see his expression, but I could feel it. Disdain. The Taoist panicked. He swung his sword wildly, using every technique he knew. Ju Zhao didn't move. The cold thickened. The Taoist's nose began to run. He sniffed and the mucus froze instantly. 2 clear icicles formed beneath his nostrils. He stared, touched them, and screamed. He ran. Ji Hao glanced at me once. Then he turned and silently walked back into the room. The door closed. No one ever dared step into my courtyard again. I burned offerings with peace of mind. Marrying a ghost, I decided, wasn't so bad. He was quiet, faithful, never flirted. A little cold. Sure, but summer ice expenses dropped dramatically. One night, half asleep, my blanket slipped away. I felt someone gently pull it back over me. Careful, almost clumsy. I began burning better offerings. Gold ingots, silver ingots, even paper servants. "You shouldn't do everything yourself," I murmured as I burned them. Then one night I dreamed. In the dream, I thought I heard breathing. Soft, faint. That was when I bought it. A spirit communication device from the Western markets. King He stared at the round board covered in letters and symbols, her eyes shining with awe. That night, after Ju Zhao returned as usual, I lit the candles, placed the dish, took a deep breath. "Heaven above," I whispered. "Earth below. Please respond." The dish trembled. I swallowed. "Are you?" I asked carefully. "My husband Ju Zhao." The dish began to move.